I've got to run to the bank and get some cash out of the ATM, and I thought a good video would be to talk a little bit about using ATMs in foreign countries. About 5 years ago, I was in Honduras, and somehow someone got a hold of my ATM number, and 3 days after I used an ATM machine, someone had taken $3,000 out of my account in Ecuador. So I don't know if I used a bad ATM or what happened, but I try to be a little bit more careful nowadays. One thing I do is I got this at REI, and I think they protect someone from reading your number from up close. So far that's worked pretty well for me. Here in Mexico, and probably, I guess pretty much everywhere, the banks are generally the nicest buildings. It instills a little bit of confidence in the people using them, but usually when I'm trying to find a ATM machine in a foreign country, I'm going to pick a bank that looks fairly reputable. It's even better if the ATM is located at the bank or inside the bank. The bank is open, and if there's a security guard, that's just the best case scenario. But generally speaking, picking a nice looking ATM from a bank that you've heard of, like HSBC or Scotiabank, is your best bet for feeling good that someone's not going to snag your info. I use Inbursa Bank here in Zihuatanejo because they have the best ATM use fees. They're only about 75 cents, and it's a really nice looking new bank right here, and it's pretty easy to use. The main thing is you want to make sure that there's nothing odd about the machine. The place where the cash comes out isn't something on it. So usually it's just, if it's a new place, I know this one's good, so, but if anything looks odd, and then when you are typing in your PIN, you want to cover it with your hand. So they charge 17 pesos. And often they're in English and the local language, which makes it easy. So one is coming out now. Just wait, and we're good to go. And like any ATM machine, you want to make sure that you take your receipts and your card, count your money discreetly, and get the hell out of there as quickly as possible. A lot of people do not like using ATMs in foreign countries, but I really think it's a much smarter way to go for several reasons. The first one is that you're not carrying around a lot of cash on your trip. You have to kind of figure out how much you need and before you leave, and then you're walking around with, you're in your backpack, $2,000 in US currency. The second reason is that it's a lot cheaper to use ATMs than it is to use currency exchange places. Even at the bank, which is going to be a lot cheaper than the airport, they were 20.46 to 1. I just got at the ATM, I think it was like 21.51 to 1. So I took 5,000 pesos out with the fees that the bank charges. It was about $233, and if I went into the bank, it would have been $244. So I saved $11 using it that one time. So if you're gone for a couple weeks or whatever, I mean, it could save you $50 or so. So anyways, so I think it's the smart way to go to use ATM machine. But you just want to be careful on the ATMs that you use. But But banks usually back up your currency, so you shouldn't have any problems. All right, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a good day.